We are going to practice offsetting our pattern outline in this little video now. So when we go to transform pattern, click on the pattern, right click, you can see that there is an offset pattern outline here. You can offset the entire pattern outline by clicking on extend and modulating or changing the distance. So if we want to change the entire pattern outline, we can change it in a uniform way by selecting Offset Pattern Outline while we're in the Transform Pattern tool. So in this example, I am going to extend the entire pattern outline by 1 inch with only one offset, and I'm going to hit OK to see the final product. It does leave behind a baseline. You can see there the dotted line there. If you would like to change, I'm just going to undo what I did right there. If you would like to just change the pattern outline or change the offset of just one single line, you would instead go up to our Edit Pattern tool. So within Edit Pattern tool, or press Z on your keyboard, you can then select an individual line that you would like to offset. So in this example, I'm going to offset this bottom line, and I would first select the line by clicking on it to change it to a yellow highlighted color, and then right click on that line to bring up the menu where it would say Offset Pattern Outline. Selecting that brings up a new pop-up window just like it did before. And again, I'm going to extend it by 1 inch with only one offset. You can see if I did 2 offsets, it would do it twice. I'm going to hit OK to see what the 2 offsets look like. I get 2 offsets with baselines left behind, and I have new points creating segments in our new space. So each of those is 1 inch. Okay, I'm going to undo it and show that again. This time I'm going to select a side line. So I'm going to select my line using my left click on my mouse to highlight, right click on the mouse on the line again, and select Offset Pattern Outline. The default is what you just did. And so you can see it is going to give me 2 offsets of 1 inch each, but let's change it back down to 1, and we'll change this to 2 inches. And you can see it's doing it in real time as I'm watching it. Again, you can change the side segment types if this was a curved or a angled offset, but for now, this offset will just be a simple offset where the lines are perpendicular. Okay, so let's see what those options would be. I'm going to go ahead and make a bit of an edit to my pattern. I'm going to bring this down, and I'm going to bring this up. Okay, so now I've got an angle coming in at that line. If I highlight it, right click, and offset the pattern outline now, you can see that if I am going to have an extension, I'll make this a little bit bigger so you can see, the extension goes straight out. It is perpendicular to your offset line. I could instead go extend, and you can see it continues the angle of the lines I'm extending. If you choose instead to mirror, it does the opposite angle. So if you were coming in at an angle, it would go out at the opposite angle. This is good if you're doing a cuff or a hem where the angle comes in and you want to create a fold back that would fit inside that area that you're folding back to.